Hey, episode 13. Unlucky for some, but lucky for us.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Nike never came after us after we dissed them last week. Imagine if they watched that last week.
Man. we ain't moving the
Block.
needle. We ain't moving the needle that much. Shit, they know we still spinning. Even if they did find out we was talking shit, they wouldn't do nothing because they know we're gonna spend that money.
You know what? It's great to have an opinion because it's always exactly.
Yeah.
Because basically, you know what? Without diversity, without opinion, without kind of freedom of speech, you will not achieve progress. So that's good that we're able to provide that progress and freedom of speech. Because at the end of the day, you guys need to know what the scenarios. You need to go on what all the profiteering marketing aspects of all the businesses are, especially the businesses you invest in, and especially the stuff you get. So it's really important, from that perspective, to make sure you know what's happening around you because you don't want to get caught out. And at the end of the day, if something smells wrong, it smells wrong. Like, you ain't gonna call shit got a chocolate, are you?
No.
Exactly. Exactly. Can you? No, bro. I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there. If it smells like doo doo and it looks like doo doo, don't make sure you don't taste like doo doo.
Don't even bother trying to make sure. If it look like it, smell like it, hey, you stay away from that there, man.
Walk a million miles away from it.
Bruh. Nah. But so what you was up to, man, this weekend, bro?
I went into full regression last week because I was so sad that no sneakers came out. I ended up buying 5 or 6 hoodies. Bro,
hold on. So you took the money that you would have spent on a sneaker and would have spent it on something else.
Yo. It was for a purpose. It was for a purpose because basically I managed to get a forest green hoodie, another forest green hoodie actually to go with the handcrafted, but it's gonna go nicely. We were talking about the Bo Jackson's outdoor. It'll go. You're gonna pull it up now.
I got.
So we're talking about we were talking about the Bo Jackson SC highs, the outdoors, which 100%. Like, I would, if I got that, if I'd got that, I would basically, if I got that, I would basically be like, yo, get over here. That is dope. That is dope. So and like the forest green would go really nice with that. I've got such a nice pair of joggers and sweatpants that go really well with the upper. So I would fashion it with a forest green top hoodie and like a sail or a light brown khaki kind of joggers or sweatpants to go with that Bo Jackson. It will go really well. Like what I imagine will go really well.
You know what, bro? I'm noticing from this picture right here, right? The Bo Jackson and the Jordan 5 got a lot in common.
Yeah, of course it does. This is why you like it so much, bro. Did you not notice that before?
No. I'm being 100% honest with you. Like, I didn't. I mean,
you look, bro. I can tell you definitely one thing, right? If you look at the sneakers that you like, so pick up the sneakers that you like the most, and there's gonna be so many similarities between that, and some of that paneling work on the medial and lateral side looks like the 6. Like, if you look at it from the upper top view, you can see that the paneling looks similar to a 6-ish, but the kind of build looks like a 5. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is it? Yeah, I saw that I saw that a little while ago, bro.
I mean, it's a lot busier than a 5, but you know, as far as in this middle section where the swoosh is, you know, it get real busy up and down.
Yeah,
but I always felt like it was that middle part, the busy part that I'm talking about. But nah, looking at it from the top.
No. You know that 23 on the 6?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's similarities, and this is why the best sneakers, end up having so much similarities with each other. And this is like even the back. You see the forget the midsole, front midsole. Look at the back midsole. That looks like a 5.
Yeah.
So the back part of the midsole definitely looks like a 5. Like from my perspective, it is very similar. And this is why I like it a lot. And 5 lovers, like when you have similarities. This is why I say like when I was doing the custom for Scott last year, I said this. I said the Jordan 4 to me, like it looked like it's similar to Air Max 1, and a Jordan 3 it's similar to an Air Max 90. I said that last year, and I think Miguel was on the live, and he was like, "Oh shit, I didn't realize." I was like, "Yeah, like this is why I think they're so similar. This is why to me, like a 4 and a 3 is like a mid version of a Air Max 90 and Air Max 1. If you look at it like that, but yeah, I like those. I like those. I got a perfect fit for that as well. Perfect fit for that. And I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get that here. I'm in the UK, and this is why I hate like this separation. Why does Oceans need to separate sneakers, bro?
It's different
Tell
markets,
me
man.
why.
It's different
Tell
markets.
me why.
Different
Give
markets.
me some Bo Jacksons.
Different population and different currency.
But I love that because I could rock some Bo Jacksons in the UK. Nobody will be wearing Bo Jacksons. Like, yeah, you'll be like, what are those?
I think
go do your research.
One person surprised me. I think it was Blazing Guns.
Yeah.
With the fact that he wanted the freshwater Griffies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? I'm looking at his timeline, and it ain't nothing on his timeline that will make me think he like Griffies. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna say this right. Look, there's a couple of people that when I got on this Instagram thing, when I got serious, there's a couple of people that stuck around, and the loyalty that these guys show, it's like even some of the female sneakers, it's phenomenal. It's like really crazy. Like shout out to I'm gonna you know what, I'm gonna give a shout out to the people I can remember. And if I forget you, I'm really sorry. But like Sneaker Picks, what he's a guy in Germany, right? He amazing guy. Always when I started customizing, he's the first one to actually give me encouragement and stuff like that. So Sneaker Picks is like hands down one of the bros that actually kind of was there from the start. He's still here, he still talks, and he's still very, very like humble with it. And he kind of comes to me. I almost like I was taking advice from him, and then now because he's really busy with family, I've kind of taken up to a step where he's asking me for advice, which is great because I can give back to him. And then obviously you got Blazing Guns, you're Mr. Simpson, Dell, bro. There's loads of people out there that literally like are 100% loyal. They're always like we got C Dicky, which is obviously he was these sneaks because his account got hacked and stuff like that. He's another guy like he probably will be watching this at this moment in time, bro. Yeah. And like I will be, like what's really, really, really interesting is that when I'm doing the premiere for the podcast, I'm in it. I'm actually in here communicating with all the bros and anybody that's on the live, and there's constantly these people, the bros are always in here supporting. I was like, yo, thank you guys, bro, because it's like, you know what, it's we do this because we love to do it, but it's always great to see people come through and have a conversation. And this is what this is why it builds us to keep going forward with this, because it feels like we're doing something, but also we're helping as well, and we can have an open discussion. And you know what the best thing is, and this is why the best thing is, and this is what I wish would happen is if we could all get together and we weren't too far away from each other. Because bro, like I met Dell so many times. Since I got to know him. Scott met a couple of times. And bro, I would be around your house in a heartbeat if you were close to me, bro. I was like, yo, bro, let's do something.
Yeah.
And you would be like, you'll be fed up with me, bro.
Nah,
get away from me.
Because that means we'll be recording the podcast together. So
yeah, exactly.
You know.
And and it's these oceans, man. Get rid of these oceans.
Yeah, get rid of these oceans, bro. That's a good one. But
yeah,
what
I'll say.
I was gonna say what other you said you got a couple green ones or what, you got a new green one.
I got a new green one. I got a top and bottom, which is basically a whole jumpsuit, like basically top and bottom, hoodie and top. Oh, I got this great grey hoodie, all grey hoodie. It's nice casual wear, bang. I can wear it with the wave runners. got like a sail hoodie and bottom as well. My girlfriend came back from Bristol because obviously she had to visit her family, and she came down with a couple of pieces as well. So yeah, bro. In total, I think I've copped like seven or 8 hoodies, and two joggers. But this is what I keep saying. It's not always about the sneakers. It's about the fits. It's about the fits.
Like,
and if you're Dell, and the socks.
Well, speaking of fits, what you have on feet this week?
Now you got me thinking, because I did have a couple of things. I probably will be out here.
Mine was fairly simple. I did this with this. I did these with this shirt and some camo shorts to go with the hat. Yesterday, I went to the beer festival yesterday.
Okay.
And that started at 1:00. So stayed from beginning at 1 p.m. to the end at 5 p.m. Shout out to Beer Drink. It's Beer Drink. He is a craft beer YouTuber. I know probably none of us know. I didn't know who he was a couple of weeks ago, but cool dude. I ended up meeting him through IG, just like you saying. I liked his videos on YouTube, followed him on IG. You know, we end up getting cool somehow, but chopped it up with him, walked around. Shout out to 99, my homeboy 99. Whenever y'all see me on YouTube copping size 11s that aren't mine, they his. So but yeah, that was cool. So I stayed there till 5, came home, and actually went back to 99's house because him and his family was barbecuing. So I came home, got my wife, we went over there, and we didn't get home till after 12, probably close to 1, probably around 12:30, 12:45, something like that. So I had a long day, put a lot of miles on the Pine Green 2.0s yesterday.
I remembered because I actually had this invitation for the whole week, right? I remembered because I did the sneaker tag thing for Monday. To be honest, I need to record a new one for tomorrow. But I had a sneaker tag thing for Monday, and I had my favorite Beaters.
Okay, your favorite Beatles. I thought you were going to say your favorite 4s.
My favorite Beaters on feet, and you know what? The winterized 4s. When you first get, I've worn these quite a bit, so you can see like the dent on the front. I've worn these quite a bit, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say one thing. I'm loving these as these get beaten up.
Yeah, they
are. You know why?
It's patina.
Hey?
It's patina.
Yeah, but you know what? Look at the breakup on it. Like, look at the way it's actually kind of gone like this. It literally went from like a solid, like you could feel it on the toe. It's gone from a solid, and look at the brush strokes on that, bro. Ooh, look at that. It's gone for when you that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen when you first get them. When you break them in, they go from a stiff nubuck to a very plush nubuck, bro. This is a sneaker and a half, like 100%. Like I'm not happy with the quality build because obviously look at the quality build on that. The paint is just chipping. I need to repaint that. But like this is my favorite beater. I love these. And this is why I got two of these because once one's ruined, or unrecoverable, I've got another set. And but yeah. But like I've got a mission on my hands because of like 8 or 9 sneakers I need to clean, bro.
Yeah, you and me both. That's why, like, and you kind of see it right here, like, it's boxes, it's all type of just shoes out the box everywhere, and I got more shoes over here. There's shoes everywhere in here. I try to keep it out of the camera shot, but it's shit all over the place.
Bro, I'm like me and you are very similar. I'm gonna say this. Like this is we are similar in a way, but different in a different way. Because like I'm gonna say one thing that's really similar between me and you is the fact that we always clean our sneakers, and sometimes when sometimes. We don't get time to clean our sneakers, and then I'm gonna walk away. My whole room that way, right that way. you can see. You right there. You got my that's the shadows out there, right? Down here I've got the winterized 4s. Then I've got the homage to homes which I haven't cleaned yet. Then the international 12s. Then the LeBrons. Then the alternative flight 13s are there. I'm gonna walk around the corner here. I have more. So I've pairs to clean, bro. I've legitimately a pair. Oh, and what the 4s, which I wore for the Dotties in when I went there. And that was an excellent experience. But basically, the winterized 4 is there. Bro, I have sneakers to clean, and on top of that, I've still got sneakers to clean from the flood, which I need to get my head down because I'm so busy with stuff. Like I need to make sure that they're all clean and good to go. But it is something I need to progressively do next week. Always grinding. But the topic of the day is butter, bro. Is butter.
Hey, man.
Or what you like me to say is. So, give me your ratings for the adverts I did for this.
They were
on Instagram.
A1.
By the way, if you haven't seen it, go and check it on Instagram.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'll play one of them because.
But I'm very disappointed in Nike at this moment in time because it's not only the 35th anniversary of the Air Max one. It's not only the anniversary Air Max Air Trainer 1 anniversary, 35 years. It's not only the 97 anniversary of the what do you call it, 97 25th anniversary of the Nike Air 97. Bro, the SB anniversary, 20th anniversary in March as well. So the question is, why was the Air Max the only sneaker that was pushed?
That's I don't know who can answer that question because
they've released an OG, bro. Look, I'm like, if you haven't seen my review for these, go and check my review for these. Right, because the Corfield Air Trainer 1, it's OG. This actually came back with OG. Like, look, this is like immaculate. Look at the brushstrokes on that. Boy, look at the brushstrokes on that. The new buck is on point. The leather straps on point. Even this jade green is as close to the OG as possible. Right, everything on this sneaker is OG and all. They came back. And and there was no advertisement. I know the fact that this was the cheaper version of back in the day. Look, people that couldn't afford Air Maxes or Jordans would actually go and buy these because this was a cheaper model. But Don't give this look, bro. Look at that booty action. Let's make it dance. Look and make it dance. Like, booty shaking, booty shaking. But like, I know, Q. You don't like this because it hasn't got the air bubble, and you like the Bo Jacksons Air Trainer 2s and 3s because it has the air bubble. But in respect to that, this is the granddaddy of those sneakers. Like, why was this not promoted?
They feel like they don't need to.
Of course they do.
They feel like they don't need to.
Look at that toe, bro. Look at that toe. Look, I'm gonna like look at that toe. Look at the brush strokes on that toe. Jim, son, this is so far. So far. So it's such a great sneaker. And if you like, guys, if you want it, I don't promote sneakers that I don't like. And I'm a definitely advocate to say that sneaker, that Air Trainer 1, hands down. What quality on that sneaker? It's sitting anywhere in the UK. So if you want it, go and get it. Like, go to the shop and get it. But is that even released in the States yet?
No. That's why I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. But should I play the first? I want
to. You gotta play it without the music because you might get copyright.
And the music ain't on. Well, shit, that kind of defeat the purpose of playing it if you can't hear it.
Okay, just play it with the music on. You might. It's lo-fi music, so it might be fine. But we don't get paid for this anyway, so basically you can play with the music. So
all right, hold on.
When we do get paid, we won't be paying any copyright music. We don't want to get copyright strike. So play with the music, bro. So this is the first advert I did last week because look, but my whole premise was I've got a review coming out on Thursday. Nike hasn't done any commercials for this. And I was
do the commercials.
I'm going to do the commercial because you know what? I need to show this a bit of respect because you know when you pick up a classic OG, you got to give it some respect. Like what? I can understand. No, there's no adverts for the Breads or the Chicagos if they come out, but you know there's old adverts for that anyway. There's but you know that sneaker's coming out. You know, a Bread 4's coming out, or Chicago's coming out, or Jordan 1's coming out, or Air Max 1's coming out. You know that, but nobody knew. No, and I did not know the Air Trainer 1 Chlorophyll was coming out until 2-3 days before it was released.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out. It's not gonna go on sale. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh, it might. I just say it might go on sale.
Maybe there. Yeah, maybe
it might go on sale. And if it does go on sale in the UK, I'm buying that. I'm gonna double up. And one of those is gonna be my gym trainer. Like I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wear it to the gym because you know what? Like that cross trainer. That multi Swiss Army knife of a sneaker is definitely good for any sport. So that's gonna definitely go in the gym with me.
Yeah. So let's play this thing.
Nike should have released part 1. This is butter. This is butter. This is butter. Milk, but nothing compares to the butter of these. The Nike Air Trainer 1 Chlorophyll. Your foot site near you.
Yo, you know what Cam told me? Cam goes to me. I sound like Barry White. He's got the Barry White vibe. What?
Oh man, let's go part 2.
This is butter.
The commercial Nike should have released part 2. Okay, the secret is grab 1 bar of butter, grab 2 bars of butter, you gotta smash them together, and then you get Air Trainer 1 Chlorophyll. Absolutely butter. The Nike Air Trainer 1 Chlorophyll. Coming to a foot site near you.
Yo, you know Marcel.
It's your face.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention Marcel's name. Marcel is a great advocate and support for this podcast as well. Yeah. But Marcel goes to me. I wish I could grab 2 bars of butter and do that for real.
Yeah. Shit, man. It's your face, though. It's your face when you talking, bro. That's what it is for me, bro. Hold on.
You know what, right?
Commercial Nike should have released part 3. So today we're gonna make a 35-year-old classic recipe. To start with medium to high heat, put 35 grams worth of butter in the pot. Let that sizzle and then add some chili flakes for that heat. And then cover to simmer. And hey presto, a 35-year-old classic dish. Tonight, Air Trail 1, 35 years of perfection.
Yo, you know what?
I mean, this man that lit candles, bro. Bruh.
You have to go the extra distance, bro.
Yo, man, it don't get no better than that, time. Yo, it's no better than that, man. I ain't even got nothing to say, bro. I ain't got nothing to say.
When you're having fun, you just go with it. Yo, you know I'm crazy. You know
your face on that second one though. It's that second one, bro. The face you was making at the end when you was talking.
You know what? You know what Scott said to me the other day? He enjoys my sneaker news, but he loves my reactions in my face.
Yeah.
Oh shit, like bro, like I'm gonna admit three things to you, bro, right? Do not put raw chili flakes in a pan on a whole
First of all,
because it ain't fun. It ain't fun, bro. Yes, you'll be coughing like that, bro. I'm not joking. I'm not even joking. You will definitely be coughing like that. My girlfriend was upstairs. She had the door closed upstairs. She walks out the door and she starts coughing instantly. She was like, "What did you do? What did you do?
What did you do?
Why is the air so chilly?"
Wait, why is the air so chilly? God damn, bro.
I just told her I'm making them chili butter, bro. I said to her, next steak is on me, trust me, I'm gonna put in that chili butter. She goes, you could do that yourself.
Oh my god, chili butter.
You know what? You one thing about me is when I do something, I don't go half measures, bro.
Chili butter, bro.
It's either a full pint or no pint at all, bro.
God damn.
And number two secret was my background. The background setting for that wasn't correct, right? Because I had a white background, so I had an inflatable mattress, which I had already out because one of my mates was staying over a couple of weeks back. So I had that out. Put black tablecloth on top of it, and literally lit the candles and put the sneaker on a plate with forks and knives.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Like, you gotta make it work.
You gotta make it work. But the thing is, the girlfriend was impressed by the adverts. I'm through the process. I'm learning more editing skills on Premiere Pro, which is great, which is awesome because it means I can adapt my skills, which is great because like I can kind of do some more animations and stuff like that. Even that 130 splashing $130, that was all the animation I did. Like went in, did the keyframes, cut it down, zoom in, zoom out keyframes for how I wanted to, and then kind of like replicate it, which is great because that means I can actually work on keyframes. Because my intro for my channel was done using what do you call it? After Effects. So using After Effects, and the bro did it for me. One of the bros. Shout out to you, bro. He's a very close. He's actually A London's brother. You know A London from Instagram. That's his brother, and I knew him before I knew A London. So when I met with A London, it was like, yo, Dan, yo, his brother. Yeah, cool. So he did the intro for me, and using the keyframes on After Effects, and kind of did my intro. So now I'm gonna try and replicate and learn it for myself, which is like evolution of knowledge is great, because I always love learning, and you know me, like I love learning as much as possible, because not only is knowledge its power, but knowledge is the growth of your own personal abilities and your own personal wealth within yourself, like not money wealth, but your wealth and well-being. So it's great. It's really great. So yeah, bro. And the third thing I was gonna say is I'm a little bit crazy. Maybe.
Yeah, we know.
So don't mind me. Bro, a many a conversation we're talking and I come up with some random stuff, you're like, why bro? Why bro? what was that pizza joke?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ will forever be king, I'm telling
you. Yo, there's this other one that came out this week. I can't remember it, but it was to do with beef burgers or something.
Okay, look, let's not even go down that rabbit hole. Right?
I'm not. literally, like you think I'm bouncing on the podcast, right? Sometimes I'm really bouncing on the podcast, and you could account for this. Like I was playing the soundboard and just nodding my head, like, yeah, let's go, bro. You know, bro, like. Scott calls me sometimes, right? And he'll be like, "You okay, bro? Have you taken anything?" He said, "No, I'm good. Like, I'm itching like you know, Chappelle. I'm good." No. I'm 100% like this all the time. Like I do have, obviously everybody has their down days. Like yesterday was my down day, because I realized I had 2 weeks off work and I'm going back to work tomorrow. Recording this is Sunday, yeah. But like on the regular, you've talked to me. A lot of people talk to me, and a lot of people are surprised that I'm actually like this in real life. Like yeah, bro. What would you expect? Hey, there's no fakeness here, bro. There's no fakeness here. What you see is what you get. Because I'm not that, bro. I'm no Donald Trump here, bro.
So,
all right.
For in honor of episode 13, I think I saw this just in time.
Bow.
Have you seen this?
No, bro. Is that patent leather on the overlays?
No, it's actually iridescent. It seems like.
Oh, it looks like the chameleons, bro. You know the chameleon ones.
This is not. I think that yeah. This is the base shoe. This is what this shoe is.
Okay, so the iridescent is on the underlays there.
Right. This is the OG. This is the OG version from 2014, the Jordan 13 Baron. And this is supposedly.
It looks a bit like the Dirty Reds, bro. If the toe box was black, it looked like the Dirty Reds.
Yeah. I mean, iridescent on the fucking overlay, bro.
So when is this bad boy coming out?
It's a sample. They're saying it's a sample.
Boo! Give us the whole thing.
I mean, look at the bottom, the outsole on that, bro.
Yeah. I'm still gonna say this: the CP3 Jordan 13 home and away is probably the best 13. Outside the Hugo games and the OGs, that upper to sole comparison, it's just phenomenal. Like I love, especially the black version. It's phenomenal. Like it is like, let me just pull it up, because I always love seeing them. Always love seeing them. There's something about I need to get them in. I need to get them in my pack, bro. I'm not even joking. I need to have this sneaker in my rotation. I need to, because it's no dead given. I need to have this. Like and this is not me. This is not me being like, yo, I want everything. No. I need to have this. Look at that sneaker, bro. Look at the yellow to that bright blue. Well, I don't even know what that bright blue color is called. It looks like a not darker than the baby blue, but look at that sneaker, bro.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of green thrown in there, a little splash.
Yeah, it's just like an
It's
aqua
not
blue, isn't it?
it's not aqua, but it's not aqua. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
It's that Charlotte Hornets colorway.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely say this. I am definitely a shoe fiend. Like, bro, hands down, you are as well, bro. I'm gonna put you in that bracket. But I love the fives, but I love everything else. Five is my favorite silhouette, always going to be.
No.
But like, I will not stop at just a 5. I will pick up the 11 and the 12 and the 13 and like, yo, bro, anything I love, I will go and pick up. Like, bro, like for hands down, I showed on the live the other day the whole variation of 13s I got right there. You can't see out of screen.
Yeah.
And like this is why somebody's like, oh, why'd you pick up the Del Sols? They're fucking beautiful. That's why.
Right. What do you mean?
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Have you seen? Look, you know what? It's almost like I'm gonna put 13 on, right? All of a sudden, I've got these pamper powers. Look at my pamper paws. Look at my pamper paws. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, man, I like 13s. If a lot of people don't, I think the 13 is kind of not necessarily forgotten because every time a 13 come out, it sells out for the most part. But I think it's hella old. They do here. Now, only the last 13s I can remember kind of sitting was the Lucky Greens.
Yeah, Lucky Greens. I think the Shat Bat Ball 13s, or a variation of the colorway that kind of semi-sat.
Yeah.
But I don't like those gimmicky ones like the lucky like that. That's a Ray. Wasn't that a Ray Allen kind of spin-off? Yeah. So I prefer the original, and the original was a bit lighter than the like the Lucky Green 13s. I don't mind them, like, but
it's all a play off the Chicago colorway.
Yeah. Also play. Yeah,
that's what they do.
Definitely. Yeah. But I just some 13s just like, yo, that's nice, I want it. But I'm in a way I'm glad I'm not in the States because copying sneakers will be harder, but there's more opportunities there. Like I was talking to Cam on the live the other day, like trading will be easier if I was in the States, and using trade block and all of that stuff will be easier. But copying sneakers is a mission impossible. Like literally, it is harder. Like I like the Air Trainer ones or the Del Sols or even any 13s that you would sit normally here, and will probably sell out in the States. And this is why when Kick Lord or all the other guys look at when I go to the shops. Oh yeah, playoff 12s are still sitting. Oh, Brotherhoods are still sitting. Oh, what was it? These fives, the J5s are still sitting. You guys haven't even got the J5s yet, have you?
No.
They're sitting here, bro. Like they're like literally in front, sneakers on my head. Like, yo, they're sitting. But then I've got all the bros in the States saying, yo, why are they still sitting? They will sell out here.
Yeah.
Because it's mission impossible here. It's mission impossible in the States. So there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons to everything. So I'm glad I'm able to be in the UK to pop the sneakers. But on the flip side, the trading the VNDS side is way better in the States. So I wish I had that in the UK.
Like this is a nice shoe. Like,
yeah, hands down, summer shoe, bro. Yellow top, blue jeans, bang, you're done. Or even all white with that sneaker, done.
Oh no, that ain't me. All yellow, nah.
Not all yellow. Yellow top, like either yellow.
No, that's what I mean. All yellow shirt, nah. I'll probably go white. If I have to, I might try to design something. I don't know. We'll see. But I really like this shoe. And this is just like the difference between the Lucky Green and this was the piping. They went with the piping around the overlay.
Yeah.
With the 3M. But it's all anytime they do this colorway, and we were just talking about colorways on the live, right?
Yeah.
With the sixes. But anytime they do this, all they gotta do is change the color of you know what I'm saying, the suede.
That suede.
And change the color of the accents on the bottom. And change the this cat's eye down here. I always call it a cat's eye. I mean, we know that this is the cat's eye, but
that's the cat's eye.
I call it a cat's eye, even though it don't change colors the same way. But
I don't know if a lot of people understand where the cat's eye thing came from. So if you pull the Jordan 13s together side by side, both pairs, and then you look through, that's the reason why it's called cat's eye, because it looks like a cat's eye from the back.
Which way are you talking about?
So back angle, back of the shoe, booty action. That's the cat's eye, bro. That's the reason why it's called cat's eye, because it looks like a cat's eye. That, like when you see a panther looking back at you, that's what you see, bang, in your face. So that's the reason why. And to be honest, that actually looks like a heart. Don't sleep on those Jordan 13s, because those Jordan 13s are fire, like literally fire sneaker. Very comfortable, very soft, very comfortable to wear. You can wear it for long durations. The only thing I don't like about the 13 is the crease from the overlay to bottom of the overlay from the medial to the lateral side. You get that crease, but sneakers are supposed to crease anyway, so wear your sneakers.
The only 13 I've worn extensively is my He Got Games, and they still not creasing yet. But when I
got games, leather is phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, and the my Black and Royals, I wore those probably more the black and white ones too. The so-called reverse He Got Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put some wears in those too.
See, I got the Hugo Games. I didn't get the alternative Hugo Games. Instead I got the Obsidian Kit 13s. Bro, do not judge me, because like literally, I can say every 13 except for the Shatback Balls and the Lucky 13s I got recently. The purple shirts. Oh, bro, the purple shirts. I need to work out where I'm gonna get a purple hoodie for that, because like purple for that, bro. That purple is deep. That purple is so deep it hits you in your soul. You're like, yo, I'm lost, bro. I'm lost. I'm in love. so Marcel, sorry, bro. I'm encouraging you to buy sneakers again. So the Royal, the 13s, yeah. I like anything with that, anything with the vibrant colors. I love, like absolutely love. Like they like the Shatback Ball didn't hit because it was just orange to me. It wasn't it wasn't vibrant enough. It wasn't different enough. And same with the Lucky Greens, but everything else is like beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. But talking about the Air Trainer. So we were supposed, like, this was everywhere, right? And I don't know why this is not coming up. Okay, remove that. I'll pull this up in a different. I don't think Chrome works really well with this for some reason. This was everywhere, but nowhere, and I didn't understand why it was nowhere. Because there was rumored to come out, and it didn't come out. So in reality, well, it didn't come out everywhere that we thought it was going to come out, but it kind of like. Gordy came out in South Africa. This is the OG. This is the OG Air Trainer 1 Midnight Navies coming back for the first time after 34 years in the original colorway with the red accents rather than any other different type of materials and different accents, because it came out in some orange accents instead of red accents and stuff like that over the years. But this is the original Air Trainer 1 that's supposed to come out on the 2nd of April, but it never came anywhere else except for South Africa. So I'm definitely I'd Eric message me when he saw it, because Scott left it in our group, because we've got an Instagram group, and we always kind of talk to each other. And Eric phoned me straight after he saw it, said, "I need me a pair. Get me a pair to come out tomorrow." You know what? And same thing with the chlorophylls, because as soon as I got it, Eric was like, "Oh, they're still sitting. Yeah. Can you pick me up a bit? Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the shop." Because like when like that, I like the reason with that. I don't mind the white, but I like the grey, like those grey accents on the A21. It kind of allows you to wear anything with it. You can kind of rock anything with it, and you can like go different flares with it. With like the jade green on the chlorophylls, you can kind of wear anything, and then wear some green and wear some stuff. So it's great. It's a great sneaker, like great sneaker to wear. So like, this is another sneaker. If it does come out in the next couple of weeks, I will definitely need a pair of those.
Yeah,
definitely. 100% definitely. Maybe definitely.
maybe definitely.
Maybe definitely. All right, so let's get into the real nitty gritty of the topics for today. What's on the agenda that you want to discuss today, bro? Because I got loads.
Nah, I want to see what's up with the boy Bernie, because
Mr. Bernie Sanders.
Because I got mixed feelings about it.
Okay, cool. So this is I'm going to share the screen so you guys all you guys can see it. So Mr. Bernie Sanders basically came out this was 20th of March. So this is about 10 to 15 days old. 20th of March, and he came out and said cooperative greed is Nike increasing its prices by 125% last year to 5.7 billion, and blaming inflation for a 10.5% price spike on a pair of expensive sneakers made by workers in Vietnam, earning less than $1 an hour, while Phil Knight becomes $26.7 billion richer in the pandemic. So he basically took his shotgun, aimed it at Nike, and went bang, bang, bang. Because he's basically saying, that comment says to me, you're profiteering off inflation, and that is not the correct value of the inflation, because you just increased, why are you increasing the sneakers? Because you're basically blaming inflation, but inflation doesn't really increase it because it doesn't increase the labor prices. It basically, why are you increasing it? So I'll let you talk about it, and then I'll talk about it, and then we can kind of come to either a mutual agreement or a kind of understanding, because I think we've both got opinions. Obviously, none of us like to see price increases for sneakers at the end of the day, but because as sneakerheads, we don't like prices to increase, for one. But go on, bro. You got the stage.
Number one, when I see this and see what he's saying and understand what he's saying, I'm with him. I'm with him I'm with him as a person, as a regular human being. You know what I'm saying? Bernie Sanders is always at something. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like this don't miss him. You know what I'm saying? So anytime he's aware of all these type of business practices. Like, that's the type of politician that he is. You know, he's a socialist. So corporate greed and like just he talking about labor on the other side and how much money Phil Knight worth and all that. Like, this is what Bernie Sanders do. So it don't surprise me. As a sneakerhead, I feel him too, because no, we don't want the price of our sneakers to go up. Yeah. But so it's kind of like a win-win in a way for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't rich. I ain't feel night. You know what I mean? But yeah, like why you raising the price? We get inflation, but that shit ain't affecting you, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't affecting you like that. And we shit it you bruh. Look at these botch jobs we've been getting on some of these sneakers recently. Like, I mean, shit coming stained, shit coming with loose threads, shit coming with major accent or major feature pieces of the shoe not stitched in. Hello, Crimson 4, not stitched in, fucking coming ashy and shit. Like, it's been they done rolled the shoe around in the fucking dirt before they put it in the box and send it to you. Like, come on, bro. Y'all making the money, bro. We gonna buy the shit. You know what I mean? We gonna buy the shit. I'm gonna buy the shit. I'm gonna buy the shit. I'm gonna buy the shit. So whether the price go up or not, depending on how much it goes up, because we are, bro. I'm looking at fucking $3.50 a gallon gas, like, and that's down from where it was 3 weeks ago. Thankfully, it's going down, but it ain't what it was this time last year. I had to get used to paying $3.19, and now I got to get used to paying $3.50, $3.60, $3.90. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The whole. So at the moment, we're as a community of people around the world are experiencing the after effects. Apologies, of the pandemic. So from my perspective, either out of advantage or out of necessity. Advantage is mean taking advantage of the situation. Prices are going up, so all our electric bills, gas bills, water rates, all rental costs, all gone up, because people think, some people out of necessity. Obviously, we know the circumstances around the world. We're not going to talk about them because it's not a political show. But basically, because of the situation around the world, this is why we're seeing what we're seeing at the moment. But I do feel sometimes people take advantage of that and raise the prices because they feel like they can, because they can use that as an excuse. But I maybe I agree with Bernie. Maybe I do agree with Bernie. But I also got to think about the additional cost for shipping now. Obviously, the pandemic. The pandemic is kind of causing that. The production, obviously, we know about this production with all the Nike sneakers, about the new factories. We're sourcing new factories. This is why we've got the issue with quality at the moment. And until that gets leveled out, that might change the variable of how we get Nike sneakers. But I also feel like that could add the costs, which we can't see. So inflation might not be the reason why the price of sneakers gone up, but you set a precedence and what happens is that you set a benchmark, and that benchmark means you can never go below that benchmark. So now that the fact that you're pricing these sneakers at this high point, even when you make the people used to it, even when the situation settled down and you are able to lower the prices because the factories are firing, the shipping's gone back to normal, it's all regulated, it's same like it was pre-pandemic, you ain't gonna lower those prices because everybody's used to paying that £190 and $210 now, because they're used to it. And whenever you ever seen prices go back to normal, when certain situation, it never does, because you set the precedent, you set the benchmark, you set that benchmark to say, you know what, this is what you have to pay now, and unfortunately, even though everything goes back to normal post pandemic, you still got to pay that price because you're used to it now. You might as well pay it, and the prices never go down. And unfortunately, with that, we're seeing a lot of that. I'm definitely saying this. We're seeing a lot of that. We're seeing the other side of it, which is now sneakers are sitting, right? Especially in the UK, not probably not in the States, outside the States, because we know the US is a different beast, bro. The US is a different beast. Like everything will sell out. Everything will sell out if it can. If it can, it will. But unfortunately, it's like you are the epicenter of the drop in that ocean. So everything is bang, and all the waves outside of it is us, right?
Yeah.
We're the outer skirts of your echo of the sneaker life and the sneaker hype, because basically we are the second. It's like a second hand smoke, but second hand hype version. But we get that and we see that, and now we're seeing, bro. I could, if I was doing this live, I would go to the shop and show you Jade Horizon 5, which will probably sell out in the States, sitting here.
Yeah.
Playoff 12s, which probably sold out in the States, sitting here. Everything that you think will sell out in the States is sitting here. And unfortunately, because of the price point, like you there's gonna be a buckle where living costs go up, sneaker costs go up. Something's got to give. You either eat or you buy sneakers. See what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? You're gonna eat, you're hungry, you're gonna eat. So all of a sudden your purchase of sneakers goes down. All of a sudden, this is what's happening. This is currently what's happening outside of the States, right? Like tell me a sneaker, even the Air Max 1s, the Mellows, the Heavies, before they came out, and this is why I always preach to you guys, do not pay the pre-sale. Before they came out, the prices were $300, $350. Once they came out, everybody got them, and everybody realized how much the resale was. The resale just dropped. Just dropped, bro. It sank like a stone, because nobody's going to productively go and pay that resale anymore, because it's expensive. The living costs have gone up. It's expensive. From the first of April, living costs have gone up. Gas prices have gone up. Petrol prices have gone up. Electric, water, everything, bro. Everything. So you're now weighed up in the cost where what do I pay for? Do I pay for my sneakers or do I pay for my living costs? And a lot of people come to the pinch point where they said, "All right, cool. I won't get a sneaker, and I'll pay my bills." Because basically, it's more important to have a roof over your head than it is to pay for your sneakers.
No,
so,
you gotta pay your bills, bro. Like
exactly.
ain't nobody crazy. I mean,
But,
it ain't worth that.
It's not serious.
It's not worth your comfortabilities.
Yeah, and then you got to really think about it. Like you were saying, all right, cool. What everybody are really thinking? Oh, yo, the sneaker prices have just increased by £10 or £15. All right, cool. Right, cool. Let's put it that way. £15 a sneaker. Right. Then now you're paying probably like £5 or £10 extra for your electric, and £5 or £10 extra for your gas. £5 or £10 extra for your petrol, which you guys call gas, a month. And you're paying another £5 or £10 extra for your water, or your rent's gone up by £50. All of a sudden, bro, you're talking about £100 to £150 worth of extra money coming out your account. Now you're thinking, yo, yeah, that's an extra sneaker I could have got.
Yeah, but see,
so
thing for me, by the time I started collecting sneakers, I had already bought a house. I was, secure in my employment, which is the main thing, obviously, to make sure that you're secure in your employment. And it was probably 70% conscious decision that this is what I'm doing now, and so I have to make sure that I can do this and maintain my regular lifestyle, if not increase my normal lifestyle, because that's the goal at the end of the day. When you're working, you should be working towards something. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro, 100%.
But it definitely, I didn't know that it was gonna grab me the way it did.
You got wrapped up in that sneaker. Not even hype. It's not even hype. The sneaker wave. As soon as you dipped your toe into that sea, it just dragged you out to sea, bro. And that's happened. That's happened to a lot of us. But like, what I'll definitely say is, I don't think I paid any resale for any sneakers this year, bro.
No,
winning.
Nah, I ain't.
I'm not gonna pay. Maybe for the Rui 8s, but I'm not gonna pay resale for any. Like, I'm not looking to pay any resale for any sneakers, bro. Like,
Never looking to do that.
No, I'm literally done. I think it will be an exception. Maybe on my birthday this year, I might pay some resale for some Dornbecker 5s, maybe. But I'm not looking to pay. I'm not looking to pay any resale, bro. Like I think I've been lucky so far to get sneakers I want for retail, and I've been blessed around people been blessing me around me, like, especially you, bro, like with some of the sneakers. So I'm really grateful for that. But I've also been passing on the blessings as well. But I realized the other day, bro. You know the exclusive access I got for the Shimmers last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave it to one of the sisters because she really wanted them, and I was like, "Yo, yeah, that's fine. I will bless you with it because basically you wanted it so much, and I will bless you with it because basically you want it. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna just pull up these prices for you. And I'm gonna say, this is another reminder to never sleep on sneakers, because like, who the hell thought Shimmers will be going for over 300?
It's a 4 though.
Yeah, we know it's a 4 though.
We're in the middle. We're in the middle of the Jordan 4 hype wave.
Tsunami.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet, because I mean, when you think, bro, we getting the infrared this year.
Yeah.
That shit is going, bro. I love that shoe.
The infrared 4. Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
It's really good.
If the materials are as good as the colorway, yeah.
Right.
And don't nobody ask me about that shoe neither. Nobody. I don't do that with foes. For some reason, bro, people don't really ask me for foes like that. Actually, people mostly ask me for 11s and 1s and 5s and yeah.
See, even these starfish
3s
aren't going for much. These starfish 4s don't go for much. But the shimmer shot me, and this is the reason why, because it's really closely compared to this. What the hell, bro? What the hell?
I mean, it's got similarities, but I mean,
but you could say the same thing with the mocha ones and the mocha
Travis
ones
Scott
and Travis. Yeah.
Bro, we talked about that before. This whole poor man thing, like, bro, fuck that, bro. If the shoe dope, it's gonna move. That's just how it is. If it's dope, it's gonna move.
Look, if you're paying £150 or $170, right? That's not poor, bro. You can't. There's no way you can classify anything poor if you're spending that kind of money on a sneaker, because basically that is still money out of your pocket. And in perspectives to cost, maybe okay, cool. Like, the Travis Scott's probably going for like $3-4 grand now. So maybe you can say that is a similar version, but it's not poor. You if you think spending £170 on a sneaker is you poor, you need a whole new life assessment there, bro. You need a whole new life assessment, because like, yo, I'm not even account, bro. I'm not gonna even account how much money we both spend on sneakers per year.
I don't want to think about that right now.
No, exactly. Let's not think about that. Let's quietly moonwalk out this situation, bro.
What's the next topic, man? What's the next topic?
So what do you think of Mr. Bernie Sanders? Like, he's the fact he's attacking Nike, and the fact that like he's coming with some facts, but I think he's not coming with the full facts. In respect to what I feel like Nike might be experiencing, because the price increases might not, even though the profit margins look like they feel Nike's getting more money, but it might not be the case because you still might be paying extra money for shipping, still paying extra money to find new production markets, research, development, and so in retrospect, I don't think. But I agree with Bernie that maybe if he's got a point, he's got a point. But maybe we need to look at it from an open play and say, "Yo, is this really what's happening? Like, open your books up. Let's have a look." See what I'm saying?
Bernie ain't got the power to do that, and Nike ain't finna acquiesce to his ramblings. You know what I mean? That's how Nike looks at it. Like, this is the ramblings of an old socialist politician. You know what I mean? Like, this is what he does. If it wasn't Nike, it would have been somebody else. It might have been somebody that we weren't paying attention to, because that's not what we pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't Nike, it'd be somebody else. This is what Bernie do, bro.
I'm definitely gonna get a soundboard for next week, which has got the cork sound. Dun, 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 because basically, bro, this is Mythbusters time. Let's bust some myths, yeah? Okay. So everybody that says, and like, this is exactly the same with everything that's said out there and put out there, and people say, "Yo, they only make it up for that much. Why you just sneakers cost £10 or £15 or £20? Why are they selling it for £170?" Right, cool. Now I'm going to tell you why they sell it for £170, right? Because, right, you manufacture it. All right, cool. I'm going to say this to you guys, right? So it probably costs about £15, £20 to manufacture a sneaker, right? Fine with that. Go and pick it up. Go and pick it up from the production line. Go and pick it up. Nike will give it to you for £20 if you go and pick it up. Right. So now they've got to grab your sneaker, quality check it, extra labor. Get your sneaker to the ports, right? Extra money. Get it on the ships and transport that to all the locations around the world. Got to pay for that. Then lands at the ports. Got to grab your sneakers and distribute them all around US, UK, EU. Costs money. And as soon as it hits the foot sites, the sneakers app, the Nike stores, it probably costs to transport your sneaker probably about £120. That's $100 or more to get your sneaker from the production line to the store. So in reality, they're probably earning, and then they give you the discounts to all the foot sites. So basically, they give it to the foot sites for next to near £20 profit. Yeah, so wholesale, exactly. So in reality, this is why direct to customers works better for Nike, because they actually increasing the profit margins. But giving it to like Foot Locker or any other foot sites means they're only earning like a fraction of the profit they can do. Now, then they got to get your sneaker. Get the marketing for it. Get all of the stuff online, so they're paying for all the website productions, all that kind of shipping, all the agents to ship out your sneakers. And as soon as it gets to you, they're probably earning like £20 per sneaker or £20 to £30 per sneaker. So nobody really thinks about the cost to get your sneaker to your door, but what they do is think about the cost of manufacturing. So that's a myth, bro. Like, if you think you can buy a Nike sneaker for £20 because it's manufactured to £20, I would say, all right, go get in your plane, go to Vietnam, knock on the Nike production line, grab your sneaker. It's gonna cost you more than picking up a sneaker, bro. Like I'm being 100% honest there, because basically people think it's easy to knock Nike for saying, yo, I'm not even supporting Nike. Last week I was dissing Nike, right? I'm just saying that's a myth. That is 100% myth. Like, when people, and it irritates me a little bit when people say, "Yo, yeah, why do they not sell these sneakers for cheap?" Because basically, at the end of the day, Nike make them for like £20. But yeah, bro, getting it to you is where all the other extra cost comes in. And when they put it on sale, they're taking a hit. They're definitely taking a hit.
Yeah, they are, because the profit margin. I mean, it's the biggest sportswear company in the world, right? Like,
yep.
there's Nike on 7 continents. You know what I mean? Like everywhere you go, more than likely you will be able to find it. If you can't find it, you'll see it. You know what I mean? Whether it's on a piece of equipment like a ball or a bat or a glove, a hat, a t-shirt, some jeans, some pants, some shoes, you're gonna see it. It don't matter if you play lacrosse, it don't matter if you play football, European football, American football, whatever you're doing, they're there.
And you got to remember, right, that they pay for sports advertisement. They pay for these shows, like these upfront stores. They pay for all of this. So all the profits that you're talking about go into investments, into research, into development, into the hype. And this is why there's so much hype. This is why they don't tackle the resale market, because they know it's a guaranteed sale. It's a guaranteed sale. And this is why there's been so much development over the last 10 years into making sure their sneakers don't sit. There is so much hype there. Even though we're disgruntled, even though we hate it, it's the fact that they are guaranteeing that profit to make sure they always are in the red, not in the black. So I'm saying, was it black? It's the other way. No, red, you're in the black, not the red. So in reality, from their perspective, and we're just throwing you knowledge here, bro. Both of us are throwing the public knowledge, because basically at the end of the day, when you've got such a premium like marketing chain and development and a product, you're gonna make sure you don't go and get some of these sneakers for like go and sell, because right this moment in time, they're running a fine balance here. Any more higher, they could go the other way. So if it's like a bike chain, if one gear fails, you're done. You're done. You're done, absolutely done. So like the overhead costs for Nike are massive. So, and to make sure your sneakers don't sell out, you got to do something. You got to do the collaboration. You got to bring up the artists. You got to do you got to do this, like the Cause Sakai collaboration to get the hype up. You got to do something to make sure your product's relevant. And you got to give credit. You got to give credit for Nike for doing that. But most of us are disgruntled at the fact because we don't understand it. But like me and you, we do understand it. Even though we do understand it, we're still gonna be, disgruntled.
Yeah, because I mean, we want, at the end of the day, we want what we want, and that's not what life is. We're not gonna always get what we want. You can put yourself in the best positions to take advantage of whatever opportunity is there. But that's all you can do is try to put yourself in the best position. So like that's what we're doing every weekend and periodically throughout the week sometimes on these releases. Like we rolling the dice with the best odds that we can create for it. We have the dice in our hand. We can leave them with ones on every side, or we can put more dots on each die to increase them chances every time we want to get something from this company that we love to hate. Because it's not just sneakers no more, bro. I get notifications for t-shirts, shorts, sweatpants, socks. They sell out.
Yeah.
They sell out, bro. I mean, if you don't check that notification within 3 minutes, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that.
I know 100%, bro. Like I would definitely say like before you can make a judgment on a company or a business practice, even though I went in on Nike last week, I went in on Nike last week, like for their like bad practices and stuff like that. But like not bad practices, but just for what they do. Sometimes I'm not going to sit here and say I like everything they do or I hate everything they do. You can't. Otherwise, I won't have a stack there, or you won't have a stack behind you, because at the end of the day, we love this. We love their product. But like some of the history that they bring, some of the releases that they bring, I don't understand it. But like from our perspective, sometimes you got to put yourself outside the box, outside yourself, and put yourself in somebody else's shoes to realize that there's a lot going on there that we don't understand as a community of people, because we just see releases. We just see we see. I'm gonna say this. We see a lot of fake news, bro, and there's a lot of beating Nike over the head because you can't get a release. See what I'm saying, right? But like from and I know it's gone worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I know that it's gone worse. And since I've been picking up sneakers, it's got way worse, right? But sitting here, Nike's doing the utmost to sell all their products out. You can't blame, like, if you owned a business, bro, and you had a Nike model and everything was selling out, I'll be like this. Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
In retrospect, but what I would say to them, they need to kind of come back to the community and to the sneaker community as a whole in general, and listen to what the concerns are. Let
me play devil's advocate right here.
Oh no!
Because I agree. I do agree. However, we are the sneaker community, right? Me and you.
Yeah.
Me, you, Scott, Cam, E, Retro Rick, fucking everybody, right? King Rod. We the community. Dale.
King was suspect though. 8 years old sneakers, bro. I know you're watching this, bro. Come on, weird sneakers. Like they literally, I guarantee you have a little bit of a dream every night saying the sneakers coming up. No, the ghost of the sneaker that should have been is coming up to you and said, "Yo, you need to put me on, bro."
Yeah, nah.
I'm just messing with you, bro. You know I'm messing with you.
but so we are the community. But there's a small, like a Mr. Miller, you know, like you know, a lot of the people that we communicate with on a regular basis, that are like the grassroots. We the roots of this shit. Because we are the roots of this shit. We got these big trees, and these in some, we got in Georgia, we got kudzu, right? It's a big like leafy vine. That shit will take over everything. Came from I think it came from Japan or one of the Asian countries, like way long time ago. Somebody fuck around and brought that shit to
is this Japanese? Is this Japanese knotweed that goes through cement and everything in concrete?
That shit will cover any fucking thing, bro. That shit will cover a building if you don't, and it don't. You can't kill it. You have to remove it. You know what I'm saying?
We call that Japanese knotweed. That is some aggressive stuff because, bro, that will tear through buildings and concrete and brickwork. That don't give a shit.
Hold on, I gotta search it, right? I gotta pull it up.
Why have you
I'm gonna tie it together. No, I'm gonna tie it together. Right? I'm gonna tie it together.
Okay, cool. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, bro.
Watch this, right? So this what I'm talking about. This shit will look. That shit is covering a whole car and a truck over here. Like that shit will grow through whatever you got. That shit will
phenomenal.
Cover your fucking whole house up.
Oh, nature's phenomenal, bro. Nature is such a beautiful thing.
So I'm saying all that to say, right? We have entities. Let's just call them entities in the sneaker community that
Avengers.
are this. They are this shit. They are this shit. They are the fucking Power Rangers. They are the haters. They are the naysayers. They are the influencers. That's why that term influencer, that shit is so fucking subjective and divisive. Like I would never call myself an influencer, bro.
No.
Like, I know me and you joke about it, right? Because we see certain stuff.
We're just average people. We
see certain stuff happen, and it'll make you feel a certain way. Like when somebody's excited to meet you, or you find out somebody hating on you behind the scenes or some shit like that, it's easy to feel like, oh shit, and it's perception, like the way other people seeing you, right? So Nike is seeing all this shit. This sea of shit is influencers and people that mean well, and it's influencers and people that just want to be seen, chasing clout or whatever the fuck it is. They're not a sneakerhead for real, like a Mr. Simpson. You know what I'm saying? They're not a sneakerhead for real, like an Egot Soul or Love Kicks Customs or Delroy, or you know what I mean? Like they, even a lot of these resellers, bro. I done said this before. These motherfuckers, they want to buy up everything that you want, and they don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a fucking gumbo of shit going on in the sneaker community, and it makes it, I think, from way up there where Nike is. Yeah, and we know they got people at every level, right? And they get it right. They get it right more times than not. But when they get it wrong,
oh yeah,
it's like,
what
can you do? What can you do when you gotta?
You can't get everything right though.
We have to weed through the community to and make judgments because we human. Like, and I ain't trying to be on no blasphemous type shit, but everybody makes judgments. You observe and you decipher and you conclude, right? You make your conclusion on what this is or who this is. And in the sneaker community, that shit is super fucking difficult because a lot of people out there do not mean well. A lot of people out there, they not really, they don't fuck with you like they say they fuck with you. They're not cool with you like they say they are. They don't like the shit that they say they like. It's all got a greater motive.
It's to enhance. It's always to enhance their own self gratification. But like I'm gonna go back to saying like I'm gonna give I always talk to Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller is one of the safest people I've been chatting to since I've been on the ground. Like I'll reach out to him. Such a humble person, family guy, like literally amazing. Like even like B-Boy Laspin, from the bro from Germany, like reaches out to you, talks to you, is a humble person. And these are the people that we're talking about in terms of the people that are deep grass level, because they've been there before we've been there. See what I'm saying? They should be. They set the standards for us. They give us the knowledge. Like, bro, like every time I do a video about Air Trainer 1, I always shout Mr. Miller, because until I knew Air Trainer 1s existed. I knew they existed. I never looked at them that way until I looked at him that way from his page. And then I got talking to him, and then I had more respect for him. And then obviously me and you had a conversation about them, and I did the research for them. And you know what? Life is all about development and learning, and I'm a pro advocate for development, learning, and education. And so I did not do well in my education, hands down. Like I was the worst at it. I find self-learning is the way I learn myself. I can't sit there in a classroom and be taught something. I need to go and do it. That's me. I will throw myself in a situation to go and do it. I will jump into the deep end and start to swim. That's me. And that's the way I learn the best. Because I've learned this for many of time in my life. I will sleep in a classroom, but when it comes to it, I will do it. I will do it because I force myself to do it and learn. And this is why I say everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes errors. And when you make a mistake, you say, "Oh, I won't do that again. I'll do it this way. I won't do that again. I'll do it this way." And this is how far I've become, like for where I am. And this is why I say, and this is why I have so much respect for people that know stuff, and I'm always trying to learn stuff. Like, bro, I was so shocked the other day when the King of Trainers, which is Franklin from the UK. Like, he's got massive following. He didn't even need to shit on me, bro. Like, but he came out and reached out to me and said, "I want you to be on a Dottie's Sneaker of the Year panel." So, all right, cheers, thank you, bro. I'm so shocked, so shocked, because they obviously see what you do and see what you're doing. So it's a massive privilege. But I will still say, even though I may have 100,000 followers or 1 million followers or however far we get, even if it's 1,000 followers, bro, like, I cannot classify myself as an influencer. I will not classify myself as an influencer. And like, if you buy a sneaker off my review, thank you. Like I respect that, because basically you value my opinion, but I'm not an influencer. I'm just an average guy who loves sneakers, who actually loves to customize sneakers and do stuff because I'm having fun.
Yeah,
that's me having fun, and I'm trying to give back to you guys the knowledge, because yo, bro, the reason why me and Cam do customs every Saturday morning is to help you guys learn. If you guys want to do it,
yeah.
see what I'm saying? But I'm not an influencer. I'm just an average guy, bro. I'm average. Like, there's nothing special about me, bro. See what I'm saying?
No, but see, we can say that. We can say that to our face blue, and don't get it mistaken. I appreciate any adoration, like I'm pretty sure you do. That
100%.
You know,
I'm humbled. I'm humbled.
Whether it's
humbled.
Whether it's come, and that's the great thing about it. You know, some people you let shit get to your head, bro, and I encourage people. When I met Mike Rich, I encouraged him to embrace his popularity, because he was saying he don't like getting approached because you never know what's on somebody's mind. And I understand that. I understand that 100%. But for the most part, I think it's cool, because you can tell by the way most people approach you that it's good intentions or it's bad intentions. It's a vibe. When you're a certain type of person, I guess. I know I kind of get vibes off people, and like that celebrity, that small bit of celebrity can turn some people from average Joe to I'm the king of the world. You can't tell me shit. You know what I mean?
No. I always said this. I'm gonna say this on the live as well. I wouldn't put on the podcast as well. I don't really care. Like if I all of a sudden became a millionaire, bro, you know how many people I would help? Hands down, bro. I don't. Money ain't the like clarity of power or anything to be like. From my perspective, I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to be happy. Like, I'm gonna die one day, and I'm not gonna take anything with me, bro. Like, why the hell would I when I want to kind of like allow you? I don't know. No, bro. I am a very social person. Like, I will. This is why I say, if we were all together, we'll be doing something every weekend. I'm not even joking. Like, hands down, and like, money doesn't rule me. Money never rules me. Like, I don't care. Well, I do care because I have to live, but I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, you see what I'm saying?
You gotta go to a certain extent. But
yeah, you got to care to a certain extent. But like, it doesn't overpower me to a point where. But the weirdest thing is, you've seen when we went to the museum, or when me and Dale, my girlfriend, went to the museum, the sneaker museum. I got approached by one of the guys on Instagram. He called me by the handle name. I was really weirded out, bro. Like, it's like, because look, I'm gonna say this. My girlfriend always says this to me. There's nobody that looks like you, and when they see you, they remember you because you look a certain way. And that's really bad, bro. I'm gonna say this. That's really bad for me. Yeah, I'm gonna just put my hoodie up. No. I'm gonna walk around with my hoodie up. There you go. I'm gone.
Nah.
No, but yeah. Nah. It's life is more bigger. Life is bigger than just money and fame and power. That doesn't make me happy.
No, I appreciate it though. It's happened to me a few times. I appreciate it. It lets me know that it's that reassurance. No matter how slight it might be, it is a slight bit of reassurance that you actually need to. You're doing something right. You know, it ain't like somebody gonna walk up on you and like criticize you, right? And hey, on this video, you should have. No, that ain't what happened. That's what happened when you start developing a relationship with people, and 9 times out of 10, that's not gonna happen. But then you have the Marcells where you know there's a shout out to Paris. Paris, same thing. Like he ended up commenting, liking a couple of my videos or whatever. We linked up on Instagram, and now, even though we don't live in the same state, me and Paris talk. You know what I'm saying? We chop it up. We got cool with each other through the sneaker shit, and we talk to each other, and we end up having shit in common. Now, Paris got my phone number. You know what I'm saying? Paris got family in Georgia, so when he come to Georgia, me and Paris gonna link up. You know what I'm saying?
And this is why this is where I like the fact that you can tell from certain people what their narrative is. For me, it's more than sneakers. Like it's more than sneakers. Like I've got good friendships around the world now. Me and E taught me, and you taught me, and Scott taught me, and Alex talk still. There's me and Cam talk. Dell comes around. Marcel, we have a conversation. Like I talked to C Dicky, which is obviously these sneaks, and he's from Canada, bro. Like we talk about sneakers, but it sometimes transcends outside of it. We talk about different things. We talk about life. I will, hands down, bro, if I don't see you drop anything on Instagram for a month or even a couple of weeks, I will reach out and I will say, "You okay, bro? Or you okay, sis? Like, is everything okay?" Because I value you as a person,
right,
than as just a follower. Because if I've personally talked to you, and you go missing, I'm worried. I done that to the bros from Trainer Heads. Steve, he's gone off Instagram. He's just doing YouTube stuff now. I met him for the first time in Dotties. Me and him always talk. I got his personal number. Every time I drop him a message, "Yo, you okay? How's life?" He's been through some stuff. So I'm not going to mention any stuff, everything here. But yeah, I always drop him a message, call him, message him, see if he's okay, check up on him. That's the type of person I am. If you talk to me once or twice, or we had a conversation, and you haven't dropped anything, I will reach out to you and say, "Yo, bro, you okay?" Because it's more than sneakers, bro. Mental health is more important than anything. And to me personally, and what your struggles, if I can help you, I will help you. I will hands down go out my way to help you. I do not like people suffering. It hurts me a lot when people suffer.
Yeah, but it's once again we talking grassroots shit, like, and that's what happens. You know, if I know before I started collecting sneakers, I was playing the video game a lot, so I got a group of gamer friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the same thing. Like this why this group that we have now is not foreign to me, although it's more foreign to me than the group I had when I was on the PlayStation, where we would all play the same games, and it was so many similarities. Like, everybody agrees that this game is suck, like the Crimson 4, or everybody agreed that this game is fire, like the Carmine 6. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that I've never met, but we talk often.
Yeah.
Like, gamers know when you play online games, you in a group. If you're not in a group, you probably seeking a group, or you don't know the benefits of being in a group. And that's what it is with the sneaker game. Like, you can be in it solo, no problem, and do your thing. But when you start meeting people that you relate to, and y'all start developing relationships, and these people that you know that do the same thing that you do turn into your friends.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes in every subculture. Like I was telling my wife a few times when we talk about friendships and relationships and shit like that. Like there are subcultures of people all around the world. There's the foodie thing. Like foodies know all the foodies. Just like sneakerheads know all the sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Just like gamers know all the gamers. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do the research on YouTube. There's I can't remember what I was looking for that was sneaker related, and I ended up coming across the guy that makes the Jordan 1s from scratch. It's an Asian guy. I can't remember his name, but those, you know, them in them videos, they long and they detailed as fuck. And this dude is he buying leather, dyeing shit, you know, buying laces, doing the all that shit by hand with hand tools. No sewing machine until it's time to stitch the leather together. And you know what I'm saying? Like real in the basement. I'm finna make me a pair of fucking orange. I saw him make a pair of orange and white 85 cut Jordan 1s. And I'm like, what the metallic orange? He made the metallic orange 85 cut Jordan 1s. I'm like, this shit here is crazy. The next thing you know, I'm getting all these leather working videos, like dudes making belts and boots and vests and hats and jackets and shit. I'm like, all that started popping up on my feed because I watched the one guy make a pair of Jordan 1s, which is that's like the Venn diagram, right? When we talked about it. So it's there's sneaker heads over here, sneaker culture, then there's leather culture, but they meet up in the middle.
Yeah.
Where this guy is actually making a pair of fucking sneakers out of leather, the same type of leather that these other people over here use. And you end up going down a whole nother fucking rabbit hole.
Deep dive down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Back to our subject. We come to a crossroad and we just veered left. So we're gonna veer back right.
That's always gonna happen.
It's always going to happen, but it's always good to have that conversation and narrative. But basically, we're down to off paper. We don't classify ourselves as influencers. I never will, because basically at the end of the day, I don't want to be. I want to help people rather than be a person. Like sometimes influencers have got bad names, but I'm just gonna be an average.
It's a stigma, bro. It's a stigma on top of that word that just makes me want to stay away from it.
Call me an average Joe, because I will Joe your way to a sneaker. Okay, we don't know where that came from, but okay, I want to talk about this, right? We're an hour and a half in. I want to talk about this because I don't want to keep us too long. So let's just try and be short and swift, right?
Swift.
So swift. So. Yeah. Yes, bro. We're going to see the Cardinal 7 released in 2022. And if any of you guys saw the sneaker news I normally do, I was like, this is me, like, after talking so much positive stuff about Nike and giving them reassurance and stuff like that. Jordan brand, where's our 7s?
Well, okay. So I know. I had, this is the one discussion I had with Rick extensively a few times, because last year this is as the article says, this is the 30th anniversary of the Jordan 7's initial release, right? So that means last year was the year of the 6, right?
Yeah, of course it was, bro.
And the year before was the year of the 5, right?
Yeah.
So the year before was 2020. What happened in 2020? Pandemic happens. So in 2020, we still see, because the pandemic started in March, right? for as far as all the political actions, shutdowns, and all the red tape, right? So when the year to 5 came in 2020, we already had 5s because they were made in 2019. They made 6, 7 months, 5 months away from the release, right? We all know this as sneakerheads. If you don't know it, now you know. The sneakers aren't made the week before they come out. They get made 6 to 7 months.
Can you imagine?
In the past,
Can you imagine,
right?
bro? Can you imagine, bro?
So in the year to 5, we got 5s.
Yeah,
we got alternate Bel Airs, did we not?
Yeah.
No, Raging Bulls was last year.
Oh yeah, Raging Bulls last year. We got all
Raging
the
Bulls,
bands, what the
we got grapes. We got grapes. We got what the 5s. We got top 3.
Yo, bro, that's another reason why I need to buy a purple hoodie, bro. I forgot. I'm looking for a Bordeaux hoodie. I knew I need to get a purple hoodie for, or a top purple top for the grapes and the 13 court purples.
Yeah, yeah. I've only worn my alternate grapes maybe once. I think once. No, maybe twice. I think I wore them twice.
This is the problem of being a sneakerhead. You need a plethora of sneakers for a plethora of clothing to go with a plethora of colors.
Yeah,
loads of plethoras in that conversation.
So with the pandemic, right? Last year, we 2020 we didn't get. Did we get an OG 5 in 2020?
Did we get 5? When
yes.
did 5?
We got the fire red. We got the fire red.
Yeah.
So we got the Chicago. We got the Chicago away. Oh no, I'm sorry, the Chicago home colorway of the 5s in 2020.
Yeah.
Last year we got the Chicago home colorway of the 6. This year we're getting the Chicago home colorway of the 7.
Oh, good thinking.
And in 2019, the 30th anniversary of the 4, we got the Chicago away colorway, the Bread 4s.
Bread 4s, yeah. Then we get, but I think when did the 5 and 4 come out? That was 2021, wasn't it?
That was 21, yes.
Yeah. So.
No.
Metallic 5s.
Was it 21? Or was it 20?
Hold on. Let me. I can quickly check. Keep talking. I can quickly check.
No, but I mean, you saying because the black metallic was 17, which was the anniversary of the 2, and then we get a lot of 2s in 17.
Yeah, the mellows and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, and 2016, 30th anniversary of the 1s.
2020, we get 5 and 4s in 2020. So everything's merging together, bro. Like for me, but you know what? Everything in the pandemic comes into one year. I don't care anymore. Everything released in the pandemic is 1 year. Just call it the pandemic years. There's no 2020. There's no 2021. Call it the pandemic.
Nah,
years.
I have to remember. I have to remember because those were my initial years. Like I didn't. And see the thing that for me, my time in the sneaker community I think we need to remember the resale culture or the resale game exploded during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I started collecting almost a year and a half before the pandemic hit. So I was on the tail end of the good old days where not every release. The first Jordan I bought was the Tinker 8, right? That came in October 2018. That was the first retro that I bought. I walked in the store the morning of the release and bought it, and there was no line. They had only sold like 2 or 3 pairs before I got in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like to go from that and that shoe. I didn't have the sneakers app at that time. I didn't know of the sneakers app at that time. So I don't know if that shoe came out on the sneakers app or not. But I walked in the fucking mall and it was like maybe one person browsing around, 3 employees. Nobody gave a fuck about that shoe, and we can look at the price on that shoe. Matter of fact, I that was in my reel, the steel reel that I did.
Yeah.
That shoe now is going for, and that shoe went on sale. I've seen people beat that shoe. Mine is probably one of my most worn pairs, but I'm saying all that to say, back then, 4 years ago, that's
going
a lot of shit changed.
Yeah, that's going in excess for our size. That's going in excess of £400.
Right, but they gonna give us one of the Chicago colorways per anniversary, and this Cardinal. I want to say I might need 2, but
I'm drooling at the moment at looking at that picture. Look at that picture, bro. Like that 7. Yo, keep the same energy with 7s. Don't pick them up. Yo,
we know it's an OG. It's an OG.
It's OG, and you know what? There's gonna be pairs and pairs and pairs and pairs and pairs of these OGs because all OGs have a big GR release because basically everyone wants to pick them up. And if they do come out, I'm definitely it's a definite cop, instant cop. But if they do come out, I might actually pick up 2 of those.
If these drop, me and my wife will have these.
Couple goals.
Me and my wife, my wife loves 7s. My wife was born in Chicago, so yeah.
Couple goals. But we're gonna definitely say about that. The reason why I went in on the sneaker news, right? And I said I will repeat what I said. I said the Cardinal 7s might be are set to release set to release this year, right? But Jordan Brand don't know they asked from their elbow when it comes to these 7s because we were promised the Bulldogs last year, the Raptors last year, the Citruses this year.
We're supposed to get Raptors this year.
We were supposed to get Raptors this year, but we'll talk about it in a bit. We're supposed to get Raptors. We're supposed to get Bulldogs in the early 2022. Didn't happen. Literally, it's very quiet on the front of 7s, and it's almost like a fading memory. Like Citrus, maybe, but Raptors, maybe. But I do understand what you just said, bro, because basically production lines are pushed back, and
we saw it last year.
And by the way, I talked to Ash Crepsaholic. He's another bro that is really like a great friend. And he actually did mention to me, he was actually supposed to come down on his birthday to chill with me because obviously he's moved to London now. But he did mention that it's the 20th anniversary of the Shat Batball. Well, not Shat Batball, SB skateboard shoes. And they pushed that release back to further down this year and next year because of the production of the skateboarding shoes, or the SB shoes. So basically, there's issues with production, but you can still take the piss. You can still take, you come with a little joke here and there, just to kind of little dig prod Nike to remind them it's the 30th year of the 7th.
Well, okay, so we saw late rollouts. We've been seeing late rollouts.
Yeah.
So we saw the fall lineup last year and didn't get all of it. I mean, y'all just got J5s last week.
Yeah, that just got pushed back into.
We getting them this coming weekend.
Just a warning to everybody. Like, these pushbacks are gonna mean there's gonna be months where you might need to kind of consider what you pick up, because basically March Madness that we've just got out of, that might happen again. Yeah, it's
definitely gonna happen again. Normally it's like July, August.
Yeah, July, August. But last year, the peak period for sneakers pre-pandemic was February, March, and then full time. Like that's October, September, October. But because of these pushbacks, because we're getting delays, because we're getting late sneakers, you might find that months will be condensed, and you're really thinking about what you need to pick up, because like there has been so many essential sneakers in March. And there's a reason why I picked up 10 sneakers, bro. Like literally, there's so many essential sneakers in March. Not essential, but so many sneakers I wanted to pick up in March. Like, Del Sols, J5s, UNC6s. That's just a I don't even think I was gonna pick up the A-Train 1 Chlorophylls. Or I knew I was gonna pick up the Dark Smoke Grays, and the Honeydews are coming soon. The Honeydews are coming soon. But on that subject, I'm gonna share my screen and ask your opinion on like this, bro. Like, I saw this the other day. I do not know if this is an April Fool's from Z Sneakerhead. Shout out to Z Sneakerhead. I do not know if this is an April Fool's, because it's done 2 days ago, and 2 days ago was probably like near enough, April Fool's. Yeah.
No, we've been hearing. I mean, that's
those military blue fours were supposed to be released this year. Let's be honest. Like we heard rumors about last year they were supposed to release this year. So that pushback, I can believe that. I can believe that. Right. But do you believe this? The bread ones. The bread ones are coming out next year after the pattern bread ones?
Nah. I mean, nah. I don't want to. I don't want to believe it. I mean, at this point, what can we fucking say, bro? Like you just said a little while ago, they don't know the abs from the elbow. I mean, what we don't know. We don't know nothing because we get lineups, right? We get lineups that are confirmed. Now, so far,
this is not confirmed, by the way.
So far, this spring lineup, I know that's brand new news, right? But the spring lineup, it seems like we getting everything in relative time to when we thought we was gonna get it, right? But then they sprinkling in fall stuff from last year that we were supposed to get, but they said production was gonna be fucked up and blah blah blah. Bread ones the year after the patent breads, I can see it, but then I feel like it would be foolish too.
There's a lot of people saying on the comments. I'm just reading them, like, not an April Fool's, please. A joke. Everyone thinks this is an April Fool's. This is why I'm leaning towards it being an April Fool's. And this gets ridiculous. This gets even more ridiculous. I think this is an April Fool's from Z Sneakerhead. But I think this is what he feels that everybody wants. So, like, I'm going to agree with the military blue force. I think potentially that could release next year. That I don't think that's fake. That sneaker was supposed to release this year. And we got the golf version of it, so then the Nike can go and kick themselves up the arse with the golf shoe. I don't care, right? But the bread, I don't believe the bread. I don't believe the bread one's coming out in 2023. I don't believe that. I would like to see.
We just got those.
I know, but I don't like the laceless versions.
Right. Nobody really does.
Yeah. If I had the Great Fives, I would basically turn the latest versions into a lace version, because that's easy to do. That's quite easy to do. Right. Now I don't believe that one. Right. I believe this one though. The Raptors are coming out in 2023.
That's like if you can confirm a rumor, that's a confirmed rumor right there.
Yeah, because we know the confirmation rumor from last year was the Raptors were going to come out in 2022, but now I can see we might get the Citrus 7s at the full end of this year because the production's been delayed. We might get the Cardinal 7s at the end of this year because the production delayed, and I do feel the Raptor 7s need a home in my collection, because I have the Raptor 4s, and your bad boys want the Raptor 7s. This is missing its brother. The Raptor 4s are missing the Raptor 7s, bro. It needs its brother. So I kind of believe that narrative that Raptor 7 will come out next year in 2023. I do believe that. Now, bro. This is where it's gonna hit home for you. That bin lineup, bro.
This ain't happening.
This ain't happening, bro. That bin 7, that bin, all of those 3 sneakers, the bin 5, which Cam's recently got, which is the numbered version, and I feel sorry because if the bin 5 does come out next year, which probably won't be numbered anyway, because I think it'll be a GR. If any of these sneakers come out next year, it's gonna be GR sneakers. It's not GR, but it's gonna be a more wider release of these sneakers because they're gonna do, like I said, was it last week or a couple of weeks back? I said the Lightning 4 gives me hope that Jordan Brand will release limited sneakers again on a big scale because there's demand for them. The bin version is definitely big demand for this sneaker. Like the bin 5s, the bin 7s, the bin 13s, I'll take all of them, bro. Like all of them. And like I will not complain about paying a little bit over the odds to get these bins. My favorite out of the whole pack is the 5 and the 7. The 13 is beautiful, but the 5 and the 7 essentials, bro.
Yeah, I don't like the 13. I never really did. But that 5. Well, I mean, we ain't got to talk about that 5, right? But I ain't got nothing to say about that shoe. I ain't got nothing to say about that shoe either way. I won't even talk about that. But that 7 with this year being the 30th anniversary.
Bring it, bro. Bring it. I dare you to bring it. Nike, I dare you to bring that 7.
That 7. That 7. Yeah.
And you know what? Just on that note, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the true. Like you see the back booty picture of that sneaker, right? But I'm gonna definitely show you guys something. Like that sneaker is not a sneaker that you need to kind of say, oh, it's nothing much, blah blah blah, because we need to give this sneaker a shine, bro.
I think you're doing too much, but I don't need nobody else to know about that.
Yo, that's your shoe dog behavior. You get another howl for that, bro. That's your shoe dog behavior. You did that with the Ruiz.
See, you keep talking, you keep saying it. You just said it already one time. You got to say it again.
Your shoe dog behavior is coming out, bro.
You got to say it again. Right.
What is, bro? What are you talking about? No, but forget the price. Nobody's interested in that price. But look at that sneaker, bro. Like, hands down, that is a gorgeous sneaker. And you know what? Doesn't that back remind you of something?
What? The Van 5.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous pair. Absolutely beautiful. Like, hands down. If they ever release that again, yeah, we have a situation on our hands.
Next subject. we ain't talking about. We ain't gonna talk about what's gonna happen if that's.
Yo, bro. Let's edit this video and take the last 10 minutes out.
we ain't gotta talk about what's gonna happen if they drop them, bro. We ain't gotta.
Okay, cool.
We already know what's gonna happen.
Okay, and talking about April, you're pulling out the same thing I'm pulling out because talking about April Fools again. Do you believe like this story is true? I'm just trying to pull it out. And if this is true, it'll be interesting. It'll be definitely interesting. Where is it? I've just lost it. Okay, I'm going to share this now. Right? Do you believe this story is true, bro?
I don't give a fuck.
2 turtle doves and a partridge in the pear tree.
I can believe it though because he said that like he took him and his approach on the 350 is similar to Nike's approach on the Panda Dunk Low.
Panda. Yo.
Where we heard
250,000 pairs.
Yeah.
250,000 pairs.
Well, we heard them say that last year though. Like they want to make. They said they wanted to make that Panda Dunk as accessible as the all-white Air Force One.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
much. So if that's going to be the case, it's got to be in constant production, and I don't see nothing wrong with that, bro. Like that Panda Dunk now is I mean, it's a black and white dunk, right? If we
Mhm.
looking at this zebra, what is this? Not zebra, turtle
The
dove.
turtle dove. Yeah.
This turtle dove Yeezy is, I think, the equivalent to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I think
it's a whatever shoe. Like you can kind of wear it with whatever.
I like this whatever shoe. Like if this actually releases, like forget Kanye dancing on stage, right? If this ever releases, that sneaker's hard. That sneaker's definitely hard. Like
Shit
proper
garbage.
proper. No, it's hard. I like it, but I think this is another April Fool's, another April Fool's from the gram, because basically I don't think that's coming out. I don't, and that's supposed to release in April. That's supposed to release in April, which is this month, and
Hey.
I don't think it's coming out. I do
Hey.
not believe it's coming out.
Hey, that shit garbage.
Bro, I you know how I feel about 350s and Yeezys. I like them. I do like them. But if that does release, I hope they release it in fast amounts. And if it does release again, it'll be quite interesting to see.
I mean, this is wave runners. They drop wave runners again, so why not?
No, but like you're talking about a 350 variation 1. The variation that started it all, bro. Is 700 is 700. Wave Runner is a Wave Runner. Wave Runner was in the peak of the Yeezy phase where they were rolling out different silhouettes. Right, fine. But when you talk about the variation 1 350s, that's
Trash.
history. No, we talk about trash, bro. We talk about trash. I'm actually talking about that. That's history. That's history right there, bro. That is history, and that is the development of the Yeezy brand. That is the foundation of any building, and to sell it out and make it mass production, and which I wish they would. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's total. I think that's total fake news. But also I also believe that if they did release it, it would have to be special. It will just be a drop. It won't be a drop. I'm talking all the variation ones. It won't be a drop. So this is why I think it's leaning to more towards fake news than anything else, because like that is where it all started. That 350, that the whole variation 1 350 is where Kanye built his empire from. So that's history. That's history. You're not just gonna release it like that and just call it as a restock. They're not gonna do a zebra on it, because the zebras are restocking like this month or some shit like that. So they're not gonna do a Yeezy zebra on it. They're gonna say, yo, here you go, like zebras, yo. On that front, bro, I feel sorry for the guy that actually swapped all his Jordans and Nikes for one zebra, bro.
Nah, bro, listen, FedEx, dog, FedEx, like the shit. It's not getting better, bro. It's not getting better. I mean, we talk about it all the time. On my side and on your side, bro. I made a cop last week, right?
Yeah.
The Muslin threes, they weren't for me. I did the review.
Have you got an exclusive here, bro?
No,
exclusive information.
No. It's not exclusive information because it's happening to everybody. The box on the shoe was ripped, and I feel like the shipping box was ripped.
Yeah,
and I feel like that caught whatever that ripping action was also caused the rip on the shoebox.
Oh, damn.
So I don't. The box was ripped because the Nike box. We talked about that Nike box that you can just. It's got the strip that you rip off, so the whole top of the box is perforated, which allows for easy access. I mean, you can create that hole, right? Like if you're in the back of the truck and you see this box from Nike and you want to know what it is, you can create that hole. You can punch the box. You can rip the box. You could throw the box down kind of hard, and those preparations will start to separate, and you can make it seem like it just happened in transit. Like, bruh, I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm really sick of this shit.
I did something on the sneaker news this week, and I called it. I called FedEx employees that steal sneakers who like magicians, because they're Houdini your sneakers from your door, basically. So basically, there's been a lot of repercussions. There's a lot of cases where people have got their sneakers, either the sneakers are missing or their sneakers have got the FedEx employee's shoe in the box and they've taken your sneaker. So there's a lot going on, and I'm like, FedEx need to be accountable. FedEx need to be accountable for liability. If these cases are true, they need to be liable. Like, so I don't know how much of it is a cap. I don't know how much of it is just for clout. So you got to take some cases with a pinch of salt. But if this is actually happening, they need to be accountable.
I think it's happening, man, because it happened. It's happened to me a few times. You know, people know at this point, the drivers. When I say people, I'm talking about the drivers. They know at this point that I'm getting shoes on a regular basis through the mail.
Yeah.
So I think, and I know I've had a couple of drivers that I haven't seen before, and that's when it happens. The drivers that I know, there's the one female driver for FedEx. She comes in the FedEx truck. Sometimes, much like we do with my job, we rent trucks sometimes because we got so much stuff that's shipping out. We need extra trucks that we don't own. So FedEx driver will pull up in a Penske truck. Penske is a transit company. They got a bunch of trucks, you know, different sizes, whatever. You can rent them just like a U-Haul or Ryder or you know, dude to pull up in a Penske truck, jump out, and he ain't got on no purple and black shirt like a regular FedEx person. But he's making my FedEx delivery. Like, why the fuck you ain't got your shirt on, dude? You ain't so is it third party? Like, are y'all doing subcontracting now? Like,
bro, that's your plug. That's your direct Nike plug coming to you, bro.
y'all trying to get on the Amazon wave? Y'all letting people you know, own trucks or do their own business, or what the fuck going on? Like, because then these new dudes, there's one dude in particular, he done delivered two Snickers to me, and both times that it was the UNC 6s where it was raining and he didn't throw the box up on the porch far enough. And this time it's the fucking the muslin 3s and the box is open. Like, this ain't supposed to be what FedEx about. You know what I'm saying? When my regular FedEx driver delivered my shit, she does it the right way. I got a camera on my porch. I can see everything that's going on. From the time you start moving in my driveway, I can see you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I sit there and watch the whole process. I watch them get out the truck, come up the driveway, put the box down, what they do with it. And same thing for Amazon and everybody else. Anybody come to my porch, you come to borrow a cup of sugar, I'm going to see you coming. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's recorded. Like, I'm watching this shit. It didn't happen when it happened in the truck. Like, you opened my shit before you brought it out the truck, trying to see what it is. And if it was some shit that you wanted, you was gonna have my shoe, and I'm gonna be trying to find you. Like, yeah, it's gonna be pictures on IG. It's gonna be emails. It's gonna be phone calls, and it's gonna be a trip to the distribution center.
Are you finding you're picking up sneakers from the distribution center more often than not?
I will be in the future.
Yeah,
I will be in the future.
It's worrying because you never had that problem until recently.
Yeah, and it's inconvenient because you know, you paying for shipping, especially when you're paying for shipping. You want to see it through, right? You want your whole $15 or $13.99 or whatever you're paying. You want that to do what it's supposed to do. You don't want to have to jump in your car and possibly drive, you know, miles away, because the FedEx distribution center is probably maybe 10 miles away from me. But UPS is maybe 15, 20 miles away. Bro, my nearest pickup point.
You know how long it takes us to drive 15 to 20 miles? in the UK. It takes 2 hours, bro.
15 and 20 miles.
Yeah, it takes 2 hours, bro.
Why?
Because of the traffic here, bro.
There's traffic here.
You ain't got traffic like us.
I guess not.
Try navigating through London.
I ain't never been, so I wouldn't know.
When you come down, I'll try and navigate you through London, bro, and you find out you'll be raging, bro. There's so many really bad drivers there.
Now, I saw one of your videos where you did the time lapse to and from the sneaker store you were going to. I'm like, what the matter of fact, I think you went to a bunch of places that day.
Yeah.
But I was like, what the hell? The time lapse was like 45 seconds. I'm like, if this shit is going 10 times the speed, how fucking long did it really take?
Yo, I from where I am to Camden Town, right? It's in the night. I probably can do it in 10 minutes, right? And it's probably like 2 miles away, 10 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the daytime, when the crazy people are out, it's gonna take you at least half an hour to 40 minutes.
It sound like you live in Atlanta then. it's the same, bro. I get up, go to work in the morning. I'm leaving the house at the latest. I'm leaving the house at 5 a.m. Right? Take me 23 minutes to get to work. If I don't get off work before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's gonna take me an hour to get home.
City life.
A solid hour. I mean, I could count. Well, I ain't gonna say two. If I get out of there by 2 o'clock, I'll be able to make it home about 40 minutes, which is better than an hour. I ain't gonna say it ain't worse. It's obviously worse, but it ain't as bad as an hour sitting in the parking lot.
So we're gonna do a quick fire round, right? Because we're coming just past over 2 hours. So we're gonna do a quick fire round. I'm gonna get your response. I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna get your response. Right? So what do you feel about these? On feet.
I want them. I hope they come in extended sizes because I want them.
It's a women's exclusive, yeah?
Yeah. That would be the first women's, because to me it's not a women's shoe. I get it, but it looks like a unisex to me. I mean, it's denim and it's a dude wearing it. It don't look feminine on him, but
or a hairy lady. So you know what I have to do.
So this is not a hairy lady. Sorry. But I'm definitely not wearing them lace braids at all. Like, but if they don't come in extended sizes, I'm dead, because wearing a 10.5 Jordan 1 ain't gonna work for me. So
yeah, leather looks good on it. Leather does look good on it.
Yeah, but you don't like that shoe, so it's all good.
No. I will productively go for you if you want it, bro. All right, cool. That was exhibit number 1. Like, that's exhibit number 1, right? So exhibit number 2 is I think you was about to share this anyway, but I will share this on your behalf. Exhibit number 2 is
horrible.
This. Horrible. It's a women's exclusive.
Still horrible.
What you don't like about it? The green accents?
Yeah, it don't make sense to me.
Should have been the slime green.
I think the green should have been cement.
That's doable, bro. That's still doable. Somebody like myself can grab that sneaker, change that lime. Unfortunately, it's on the
not the outsole. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that.
I do like little touches. Maybe it'll grow on you. Right.
It's a Joker colorway, so it's gonna sell.
Yeah. It's actually gonna be a Halloween sneaker, bro.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So one you want, one you like, one you don't like, which is great, which is good, because this is a quick fire round. And you leave your comments, whatever you like. What if you like those 4s, if you like those 1s. Now. Is that velvet?
That is going to be one of the best sneakers of the year, I think. If they do it right. They rarely fuck up 11s because they only do it twice a year. So
Yeah, and you know when I was talking to you the other day, we were talking about how the midnight navies might be. Or I knew every women's exclusive Jordan 11 has never been patent leather. It's always been fabric. It's always so that's now velvet. We had the animal pack. We had different variations, which has never been patent leather because I think I don't know. Maybe the ladies don't like the patent leather as much, but they kind of bring some different vibe to it, which is great because it's different to a normal release.
I don't think it got anything to do with the female sneaker heads. I think it's Nike, whoever at Jordan is making the decision to not put patent leather on these shoes thinks that it's more feminine. So,
so now, bro, right? That's like this, bro.
Yeah, I mean, minus the ice bottom.
Yeah, they Jeterized that women's exclusive, bro.
But I think that might be velvet though. It's like the suede, all suede on the Jeter.
Yeah, also on the Jeter.
On all the overlays and underlays, eyelets, everything suede.
Yeah.
But they go with the mesh. If they go with the mesh on the velvet,
I
don't know about the mesh on the velvet.
That's a mock-up. That's a mock-up, bro.
I think blue suede, dark navy blue suede on up under that velvet with the ice bottom. That'll do it.
I still think this is a mock-up because those that military mesh or that mesh on the uppers might not be mesh, bro. They might actually.
I hope not.
Totally Jeterize this sneaker, bro. They might just do this and bring it as a high.
I hope they go with the nubuck on the underlay and suede velvet rather on that overlay where it's usually cotton.
So, is that a yes for you?
Yeah. So far, I mean, even if it looked like that, even if it come out like this mock-up, it's still good. Whether or not I'll be able to get it is, I mean, and normally with the 11s is no extended sizes. So I mean,
yeah, but with the women's exclusive 11s have not been hitting as hard, so you can get extended size. Well, you can get your size in the 11 and the higher version, but this might be a problem. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a problem.
I might probably try to get my niece a pair.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry, ladies. I might have to pick up a ladies exclusive this year.
Well, see, you can do 10 and a half. I'm 11 and a half. You 10 and a half, 11. So
yeah, so I can just about get away with it. But it's a very I think I like what I see. I like what I see. That's it. And ladies, if you're 9.5 and I do get the sneaker and you do want it off me and you are 9.5, I'll be more than willing to give it to you. But if any sneaker, any female sneakers that are 9.5 that want that sneaker, you can come knocking. Because I'm not gonna stop any female sneaker from picking up a sneaker that they really want, because I think female exclusives deserve to be female exclusives.
Yeah.
In that retrospect, I will step away from it and I will give you my pair if you're 9.5 and you want it. But yeah, that's a great sneaker. Is there one more? Oh, are we stopping with that velvet? Is that velvet? Oh, okay, cool. There's two more. There's two more before we stop the podcast. There's two more I want to show you. So, ba-bang. The red Oreo. How you feeling?
Is that supposed to be official?
That basically looks like it's the official pictures, bro.
Yeah.
On foot look of the official pictures.
They dope, but it's kind of mid on my scale. They dope. They dope.
I would love to see somebody. Oh, I love to see somebody like myself do the overlay there. See where that overlay is, where the tree is, to do it as a red Oreo.
Yeah, like a reverse Carmine.
Yeah, reverse Carmine, but with a splatter all over it. With a splatter all over it as well.
Yeah,
that would be dope. I might actually do that.
It's too much white for me. It's dope.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Midnight Navies is the same effect. It's too much white on that sneaker because you could just with a little touch, of Midnight Navy on it.
If it was a 5, it would be a yes, but it's a 6. So,
so I think we're actually 2-2. We're 2-2. G to 11s or G to mock up 11s, and the denim ones, and then obviously you got the no for the red Oreo, reverse Oreos, and also what was the no for what's the other no for? Can't remember now.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. The purple canyons. 4.
Yeah. The 4s.
Yeah.
I'm done on those.
Cool. Right. Last but not least, right? I'm going to show you this. Right. I'm going to show you this. Get your first instinct opinion, and I'm going to show you something else and get your opinion on that. So there's 2 opinions I need, right? So what do you think of this, bro?
I like the red one.
I
like the red one.
The heritage, yeah?
Yeah, I don't.
It all started with the electric orange, bro.
I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I saw that too. And I forgot about it. I saw it. I looked at it for a couple minutes, and I forgot about it.
Okay.
Yeah, the stealth Jordan 1. Nah. And when I saw, I was interested when I saw stealth because I'm thinking, stealth 5. So I'm thinking the blue gonna be in there somewhere. But nah, I'm okay.
So right, cool. We know that. We know that. This is where I need your opinion.
Look like good materials.
It looked like good materials. Where is it? Oh, hold on. Let me stop sharing this, and I'm gonna get the full pictures of stealth, because I really want your opinion on this. And this is, I think you'll know where I'm getting at. I think you know where I'm getting at because I need to show you this. Hold on. Where is it? Because this. I think this is a bit cheeky. Very cheeky, bro. From Mr. Michael Jordan. And you know where I'm going with this.
What might do, man? What might do, man?
Why the goat?
What might do, man?
Quality inspired by the greatest player ever. Why have you got to put a goat in the back of that? Is that April Fool's, bro? Come on. You don't need to tell you're the goat because you don't need to label yourself with a goat, bro. We know you're the goat. You don't need to put it on your products, bro.
Wait. He does. He already does because it says the greatest player ever, right?
Yeah, no.
So if this is real, if this is real, I'm okay. I'm okay with it, right? If this is real, if this is what's coming on this colorway and or the red colorway, or whatever other colorway color variation they want to do with this shoe, because I think they're gonna run. I think they're gonna run with this color blocker. Because it's the Travis Scott, fragment high color blocking, right?
It's a sample. It's a sample colorway from 1986 or so.
Right, but as far as the actual releases, is the Travis Scott.
Yeah.
So they're gonna run with this. I think they're gonna run with this colorway. We're gonna see, purple. We're gonna see blue. We're gonna see green. We're gonna see orange. All that. It might be the pine green. It might be the green colorway of this one might be the pine green 3.0, right?
Yeah.
But
But why is that goat on the back of it though? Bro?
You know why? If you don't know why, let me tell you why.
I know why. Why.
There's this man named LeBron. That's doing some. He's doing shit with a basketball that not many other people have done ever in life. So I think, and we could say whatever we say, and when I say we, I mean everybody, right? Everybody got their opinions on who to go, this one, that one. Don't forget about him. Yeah, Jordan ain't letting nobody fucking forget about. This
has been as petty as when LeBron won his championship ring, and then he released the Last Dance, bro. That's bad as that, bro.
Yeah.
So, you think you're the GOAT? I ain't the GOAT. This is the Last Dance.
Watch, I'm gonna prove it.
I'm gonna prove it to you guys. You thought you were good. You were good.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that. It could be somebody on the design team. Like, fuck it, let's snap a goat on the contact.
Do you think this is real or fake?
I want it to be real. That's how I'm gonna answer that question. I want it to be real, and I want it to be on the red one too, and I want to get the red one. This gray one, I'm cool with.
The quality looks great. The quality looks great.
Yeah, it's not a bad shoe. Actually, I mean, it'll probably grow on me.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna grow on me.
I think I'm the same. That this pictures were up. I want to see when these pictures were updated because it gives you an indication of when if this is like a fake or a real or like not fake but like a April Fools. Yeah. It doesn't give you the update, but yeah, I do believe to me personally. I'm gonna say that's fake at this moment in time.
Go back to the front of the tongue tag.
Hold on. I believe this is fake for the time being.
Go back up. It's the one before that. Yeah, I mean, legit to me.
No. I'm saying it might be a leather tongue tag, but I kind of think this might be fake and it's photoshopped, right? But knowing Michael Jordan over the years, I think this could actually be true as well.
That shit look pretty real, bro. It look pretty real. I mean, and we've both done editing before, right?
Yeah.
So
it's not impossible to do, but bro.
No, it's not impossible to do, but that looked really good. That looks really good.
The only thing you can better that. The only thing you can better that is if you press the goat and it makes the goat sound. Man.
It make the goat sound,
bro. or if you can program say 6 championship rings.
The soundboard was.
Yeah, soundboard ones. But I'm gonna stop saying. I think that's it. That's it for this week. But we finished that off on a quite a funny note because bro, I'm not even gonna say anything like. The pettiness of just putting that goat sound. It's Michael Jordan, bro. He's very competitive till this day. He's nearly 60 years old. He's very still competitive.
It ain't gonna stop, bro. It ain't gonna stop. It's who he is. He's just crazy like that.
And this is why he's probably gonna be known as one of the greatest of all time. But like I was watching something interesting. I like watching like just random stuff, but I came across something that was really interesting, and they were talking about the Shaquille O'Neal Kobe effect on the Lakers, and they were talking about the Michael Jordan effect on the Bulls, And one of the myths was that Michael Jordan, when he came back from baseball, was that he wasn't himself. And in reality, he had better figures than he won his third championship ring in that season. And then they basically they were saying he didn't have the players around him to compete at, or to get to start the three-peat again. So they obviously they had the trades and got the players in place, but also they were saying that the best thing that Michael Jordan did was to retire from the three-peat and come back and refreshed, because they say a lot of people that get the three-peat can't get another three-peat because they're continuously playing, and there's a recyclement of players. The fact that the focus is there, that you can't break the barrier. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then from him to retire to come back fresh was the best thing he could have done to get that second three-peat. And to be honest, like when you watch The Last Dance and you watch him in that final championship 6 season and see how exhausted the team were, I think that's true. I think there's a peak you can reach, but you can't break through it. And when people say if Michael Jordan was still there, and if all the players around him were still there, they might have gone on more than the 4th championship. I think they might have struggled. I truly believe they might have struggled to get that 4th, or the 7th championship, or the 4th championship off that three-peat for the second phase. Because I think they would have struggled. I think they definitely would have struggled.
Yeah, I think the consensus on that is like most people that you talk to about if he stayed or not feel like they would have won 7 or 8 championships in a row.
Nah.
That's
it's difficult to win 3, bro.
I think that's a 50-50 proposition right there.
Yeah, we'll never know it. We'll never know it unless there was a different dimension out there when Michael Jordan never retired, and we can answer that question. See what I'm saying? Except for that, but it's the thing is, this is why we love the discussion. This is why we love not an argument, but a full-on discussion about like what ifs. What if this and what if that? It's quite interesting on people's takes. And like we had Rod in last week, and we were talking about like he's an advocate LeBron fan, and you can tell as well. Even though he picked up Jordan, he loved LeBron, and him from his perspective, statistically, LeBron's better. Well, in his opinion, is better than Michael Jordan, because he's done it statistically wise. He's done it. But then I think the end all and be all end all is the amount of championship rings you have. So there's like I don't like comparing. I never like comparing like great athletes, because I think this disrespectful to the progress and success of that athlete. Because like a lot of people think it like LeBron's done great things. He's had a big career. He's probably played basketball longer than Michael Jordan has. And he's done a lot more things, and just to downplay it and say, oh yeah, he's not as great as Michael Jordan. That's disrespectful to LeBron James, because he's like almost like a living legend for a lot of people that watch him. See what I'm saying?
Well,
and
definitely is.
So I don't like to throw comparisons. I like the competitive nature of both of them, because Michael Jordan, LeBron does something, Michael Jordan will do something else. And you're talking about 30-something-year-old versus a 60-something, maybe up to a 60-something-year-old. There's a massive like 20-30 years difference between the two, and it's still competitive. And you love to see it. Yeah. Absolutely love to see it. It's great. It's
funny.
End of the show, bro. Coming to the end of the show. 2.5 hours. We was trying to make it an hour and a half, but yeah, when we get talking, bro.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
So on that note, bro, do you wanna call it a day? Do you wanna give us the outro that you love to give us every week?
Yeah, as TJ would say, we hope everybody have a great week, a great month, a great year, and continue to pick up all the sneakers that y'all want, because we all deserve to get the sneakers that we love. All right. So Shootout Podcast 13. 13.
And be the greatest of all time for yourself, man.